Okay, here. Hey, Joy. Okay, I'm not gonna be on here, y'all. I'm on here long, but I do want to do a Q&A for you guys. Hey, Keisha. Hey, Katie. Welcome to the virtual room. Hey, Facebook. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. If you're catching a replay, type in replay in the chat. Type in replay in the chat. So as you guys are coming on, HR for the culture is on. Hey, Joy. Miss you so much. As you guys are coming on, drop your city in the chat. Drop your city in the chat. And let me know where you guys are logging in from. I am logging in from Queens, New York. Queens is in the building. Born and raised. So let me know where you guys are logging in from. Also, if you're watching me from Facebook, let us know if you have a beauty supply store. And if you do, drop the link in the chat so that we can all follow your beauty supply store. This filter on Instagram is giving me is giving what it's supposed to give tonight. So guys, I am on here for a quick Q&A. A lot of you guys have emailed me. A lot of you guys have some questions. So I'm going to go through real quick what is going to be happening in Atlanta next month for the Beauty Supply Bootcamp Weekend. And if you guys have any questions, you can always just drop them. Go ahead and drop them in the chat. So guys, today is the last day for you to actually register to be in the building for our Beauty Supply Bootcamp Weekend. It is happening next month, April 27th through the 29th, April 27th through the 29th. It is happening in Atlanta, Georgia. We are going to be staying at the Marriott Emory, which I believe is like 20 minutes from the airport. 20 minutes from the airport. So we're going to be there. It's 3 days this year. So historically, our conferences have just been 2 days. But this year, for the first time ever, I am testing. So don't hold me to this, but I am testing a 3-day boot camp weekend. And the reason why I decided to do 3 days was because prior years, it has been just a lot of information packed into 2 days. And people have like expressed a little bit of overwhelm because of all of the information that I deliver through the weekend. And so we are testing out 3 days. And so our VIP sessions are going to be held on the Thursday. And then our evening session is going to be our session where everyone will get together. And I'm going to be doing my first session on the revolution of beauty supply. So all things beauty supply in the year 2023. And so that is going to be my first session I'm going to be teaching. And so it's going to be all things about how to get started in beauty supply in the year 2023, how to get started in beauty supply in general, during a recession, during inflation. What are some of the things that I implemented when I got started in beauty supply during the last recession, which was a pretty bad recession in 2008. And so that's when I started my beauty supply store. And then also, what are some of the new technologies and things that you can implement in your store today to make sure that your store is successful? So I'm going to be talking about that. That's going to be day 1. Day two. I'm just going to come and bring up my screen and show y'all the flyer because we just got it done today. But day 2, we are going to be kicking it off with all things foundational. And so my lineup this year, and I have some other special guests that's not on the flyer right now, but the lineup is going to start with myself talking about how to create a 6 and 7 figure beauty supply store. So what I've seen with my clients in the past couple of years is this blueprint that I have created for myself has literally fast tracked people into $250,000 in their first year. And I saw that with some of my clients out in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Shout out to them. And so what I'm going to be teaching for the first time ever, this is brand new content, is the same blueprint that I taught those guys who opened their store, first Black-owned store in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm taking that same blueprint and I'm teaching it to you guys. And so I did some things very differently when we started their store because it was in the South and we had a bit of a struggle to get their products in their store, get hair accounts and things of that nature. And so we started very, very differently. And but it worked out in the end. And so I'm going to be teaching you guys that strategy. Some of the things that we implemented that was a bit different from what I have taught other people in the past. It was brand new. But again, it worked out fabulously. And so I'm going to be teaching you guys that first thing Friday morning. We are also going to have Jason Jones. He is coming out. So a big part of this weekend is going to be all about funding. It is going to be all about funding. Why? Because as you guys have heard, if you have checked into any of our lives that we have been doing every single day, every single afternoon at 12:30, there's so much funding out there that we don't know about. And so a big piece of opening a beauty supply store, making sure that it's successful, is that you have the adequate capital. And a lot of us are doing this business by ourselves. We're solopreneurs. A lot of us don't come in with partners. And so it's really hard for us to get the funding that we need to create these beauty supply stores, right? So I wanted to change the focus on really having the funding in place so that you guys can open the beauty supply store of your dreams. And so I'm going to be having some guest speakers come out and really focus heavily on the funding piece, the grant piece, the business credit piece, because again, a lot of us are not educated in these areas in order for us to create like 6 and 7 figure beauty supply stores. So like I said, we are going to be focusing on getting to the money this weekend, I am also going to be having my interior designer come out, the one who actually works within our program, Nikki Klug. She's an award-winning interior designer. I'm super excited for her to come out and teach you guys how to build a premium beauty supply store that is going to be set apart from the competition. And you guys know that I love all things Nikki Klug. She has designed all of the beautiful, beautiful beauty supply stores that you see on my page. And so she's going to be teaching you guys how to create a premium store, how to create a premium store on a budget, right? So that it's not a store that is looking like everybody else, right? Because we want to be set apart. All right. And so this weekend, y'all, if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, you have a few hours left. We are shutting the ticket sales down at 11:59 p.m. That is Eastern time. And so you want to make sure that you get your tickets. Our keynote speaker that is going to be here Saturday morning is Candace Holyfield, six-figure spa chick. She is a huge, huge inspiration of mine. She is my coach and mentor, and she's going to be teaching you guys how to build a beauty supply brand and market your beauty supply store so that you can create a 6 and 7 figure business, right? So Candace Holyfield, she is such a branding and marketing genius. She is one of the best in the game when it comes to marketing your brick and mortar business. There's not a lot of women out there that talk specifically to how to market and advertise and brand a actual physical location. And so I'm extremely honored to have Candace come out and share her knowledge, her wealth of knowledge with the community. If you guys know anything about six-figure spot chick, she knows exactly what she's talking about. She is such a genius in her space. And so I'm extremely, extremely honored to have her come out as a keynote speaker on Saturday, y'all. And so Beauty Supply Bootcamp Weekend.com is the website. We do have payment plans available. Our general admission payment plan starts at $124. And if you do the VIP, which I suggest everyone do the VIP, if you really want a really good experience, hands-on training, because we are actually going to be going out on a bus to a beauty supply store so that I can give you guys hands-on training within a beauty supply store so you can see and touch and feel and really understand the ins and outs of operating a beauty supply business. That is going to be happening Saturday night. All right. And that's only for our VIP attendees for the weekend. I can't take everybody on the bus. So all of our VIP people, we're going on a bus. There's going to be a catered dinner. And so it's going to be all the and there's going to be networking at the end. So we're going to have some Black-owned brands also come out that evening to network with our beauty supply store owners, because you guys know that I believe that the Black dollar should circulate in our community. And so we need to have these conversations on how we can do that and collaborate with our Black owned beauty brands. So that's going to be happening on Saturday night only for our VIP attendees. Only for our VIP attendees. All right. So, guys, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and drop them in the chat. You can go ahead and drop them in the chat. But a question I've gotten often is if there is a room block. There is a room block. We are going to be staying at the Marriott Emery. We have a special discounted rate. You get all that information in confirmation email. When you purchase your ticket, you will get all the details of everything. Okay. We are going to be starting Thursday. So our VIP sessions start Thursday at noon, and then our regular sessions start Thursday at 4 p.m. Okay, so we are starting on Thursday in the afternoon. So I suggest that if you guys are flying in, that you fly in the day before or the night before. If you are driving in and you're close by, you can drive in the same day on Thursday. But when I go to conferences, I like to get there the day before, so I am not rushing because there's traffic, there's cancellations, there's delays, there's all of that stuff. So I just like to get there the day before. But again, we're going to be starting Thursday afternoon. Friday and Saturday, we start early in the morning at 9 a.m. and we end at 5 p.m. Saturday, we end, if you're doing the VIP, however, on Saturday, we will be ending at 9 p.m. because again, our VIP evening session is going to be at a different location. I have chartered a bus for all of my VIP people. So we are going on a bus. We're going to a different location in Grayson, Georgia. And we are going to be spending our evening in that beauty supply store doing the hands-on training that I give to you guys and our networking. And again, we're having a private dinner on Saturday. So we end for my VIP attendees. We will be ending at 9 p.m. Okay. And that's happening on Saturday. That's happening on Saturday. Any questions, guys? I'll hang around for 2 seconds. So if you have any questions, hey, Kwame, you can drop them in the chats. Hey, Jason, you can drop them in the chats if you guys have any questions on anything. What else can I tell you guys about the weekend? It's just one of those events where you have to just be there to be there. You don't want to have to be the one catching the reels, the replay reels or the recap reels, wishing you were there. You want to just be there. You just want to be there. And if you guys are on my email list, you know that I sent out probably like 10 emails today, all testimonials, all the things to convince you to get off the fence. Y'all get off of that fence and come through. The networking by itself is worth the trip, y'all. The networking by itself is worth the trip. You need to get into the right rooms because if you are still watching people talk on these lives, and you're still not open, you still have not opened that store yet. It's about time you get into the room, guys. It's about time you get into the room. Let me know if you guys have any questions. If not, I'm going to wrap it up here. You guys have until 11:59 p.m. 11:59 p.m. to go ahead and get your tickets and join me in Atlanta. I am a whole time, y'all. I'm a whole time. And so it is going to be good. I'm excited to see everyone. I'm coming through with different energy this year, y'all. I'm coming through with different energy. I'm really excited about this conference. I have so much amazing content planned for you guys. I have a whole new workbook. The workbook, y'all. The workbook by itself. The workbook that I created by itself is worth the investment. Even if you never step foot in any of the sessions, the workbook, when y'all see this workbook, I don't got the workbook on me, but when y'all see this workbook by yourself, you're going to be able to take that home and work on that beauty supply store for the rest of the year with the workbook that we created this weekend. I guarantee it. You know, I'm a New Yorker, so I talk that talk. I guarantee it, baby. All right. So, guys, have a good night. Have a great weekend. And if you guys have purchased your tickets, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm excited to see you in Atlanta, Georgia. Beauty Supply Bootcamp Weekend.com is the website to go and get your ticket if you haven't gotten your ticket yet. And I will see you guys there. Good night.